The academia-industry partnership, which got a boost with the Honorable Prime Minister having a tech roundtable organized by MIT, also was discussed in length to see how we can work on reskilling and upskilling of technical people to provide the manpower required in the years to come for greater collaboration in AI, machine learning, setting up of data centers in India, and creating investment opportunities in both countries. I think every visit that I come here, the interactions with investors is truly phenomenal. I've met with some of the top bankers, top investment funds, who are large investors in India, some who have very ambitious plans going forward. Each one of them has only reconfirmed to me their investment interests in India. The numbers that they are talking of in the next few years are truly astounding. On a lighter note, one of the large investors was mentioning that they'll soon be completing 20 years of investments in India, and they've been deliberating what would be the best way to celebrate. And they thought the best way to celebrate would be to add a few more $1 billion into the Indian economy. So it just speaks about the attractiveness of the India growth story, the huge opportunities that the 4 Ds that India offers: decisive leadership, demographic dividend from a young population with an average age of 28.4, young aspirational Indians bringing to the table the demand that 1.4 billion Indians generate, and a vibrant democracy, the rule of law, which is very important, particularly in the changing geopolitical environment in the world, and given the risks that the world today recognizes in working with countries which do not have the rule of law and non-discriminatory policies. I think it's been a great America-India relationship in every sense of the term, and I'm sure we'll continue to work together in the years to come with the same spirit of mutual trust that defines this relationship.